We are at the Fish and Fry Campground just outside of Deadwood, South Dakota. The Sisters on the Fly have a big event here this weekend, and this is Joanne Stearns with the organization. And how long have you been with Sisters on the Fly?
It's probably been 7 years, I think. We all get numbers when we join Sisters on the Fly. I'm number 2831, and just recently, this last week, they've crowned sister number 15,000. So.
Wow. So you have over 15,000 members nationwide.
Yes. Once you have that number, it's yours for life. So even if they're no longer active in the group, they still keep their number.
And what do the Sisters on the Fly like to do?
Well, we are the largest women's outdoor group in the United States. We love hiking, camping, fly fishing. That's where Sisters on the Fly came from, for the fly fishing. It was started by two sisters, Maury Sussman and Becky Clark, sisters number 1 and 2. And they were fishing somewhere in Montana. One of them caught a beautiful fish, and they were celebrating with a cigar and a glass of wine, and decided they were having so much fun they really should invite their friends to join too, and that's where it took off from. So.
Sure. And you're from over by Newcastle, Wyoming?
Yes. We live and ranch right on the Wyoming line. So.
Any fly fishing on your property out there?
Just one old stock pond that has a few bullheads in it, but other than that, no.
Well, I've caught a few bullheads.
Yep, I have too. That's what I grew up on. So.
Yeah, and we're standing by your vintage camper here.
Yes.
And a lot of the ladies have vintage campers.
Yes, that is kind of what we're known for. If you see a group of these old vintage campers rolling down the highway, that's probably Sisters on the Fly. This one is a 1961 Siesta. They were made in California. I found this one in a backyard of a rancher's place down in Dewey, South Dakota. Everything in it is still original, and so I'm pretty proud of this old girl. And actually my son found her for me. His grandparents owned her. So.
And you've given this vintage camper a cool name.
Yes, this is Rattlin' Ruby. We have a lot of rattlesnakes on our place, and one of the first things I had done with her, I pulled the door off, straightened it, fixed it, and put it back on and slammed it, and then realized the latch was too far over, and so I could not open the door from the outside. So I had to crawl through the tiny little cubby hole back here, and I got part way through, and my husband yelled, "Stop, stop!" And all I could think of was, "Snake, what?" And he says, "I gotta go get the camera." And so I was shuffling through to get in there and made it into the camper under the bed and through another cabinet door, but finally got the door open. So.
Yeah. Have you taken Rattlin' Ruby to a lot of events?
I have taken her to several events. I also own a 1972 Nomad that I had totally gutted and restored. And that one, I went on the longest trip I've done. It was the Lewis and Clark Trail from St. Louis, Missouri to Astoria, Oregon. And round trip, it was just at 7,000 miles I put on that one. Was pretty proud of it. Did not have any problems with it at all. So.
Okay. How many sisters are on the flyer at this event?
We have 32 registered. Unfortunately, there was about 11 that couldn't make it at the last moment for some reason, one reason or another. And so we were hoping for a bigger event, but this is our first large event that our local gals here have set up, and so it's worked out very well that it has turned into a smaller group.
There's going to be some fly fishing lessons here?
Oh, we've been given beginning fly fishing classes, also fly tying classes, and they'll be teaching tenkara today too. Hans from Dakota Angler in Rapid City will be here to do that. We've also had Lori Root from the Outdoor Campus West up in Rapid City. She's been teaching the beginning fly fishing, and Diana Kincaid from Nebraska is here for the fly tying.
For those who want more information on the organization, you have a website?
Yes, we do. It's www.sistersonthefly.com. So you can get some information there and even sign up and register to become a sister.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you for visiting us on Black Hills TV, and have a great time.
Thank you very much. We have been having a great time.
We're visiting with Diana Kincaid with Sisters on the Fly here at the Fish and Fry Campground near Deadwood. And you're teaching the class on fly tying.
Fly tying, yes I am. And the reason I have this crazy tiara on is this is my very first Sisters on the Fly event. So I got a tiara and I thought I might as well wear it.
Well, you're a Sisters on the Fly princess then.
There you go, yes.
Okay. How long have you been with the organization?
Since 2015.
Okay. And how long have you been fly fishing?
For about 16 years.
Okay. So you're well qualified to show the ladies how to do the fly tying.
I think so, yeah. It can be pretty basic, and I just encourage anybody to at least give it a try. And a lot of people are really amazed at how easy it is and how much they can learn about the bugs that they're fishing with from tying flies.
And where are you from?
Dakota City, Nebraska.
You got plenty of fishing down there?
And we do warm water fly fishing, so people think it's a little weird when I say I like to fly fish because there's really not trout around Nebraska so much, but we warm water fish for anything.
Okay. And how many lessons or classes are you going to be teaching here?
I do fly tying today, and then I'm doing a fly tying class also tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds like fun. Well, thanks for joining us on Black Hills TV.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate that.
We are visiting with Jenny Loberg from Upton, Wyoming, and you are Sister on the Fly number 2824.
Yes, I am.
So how long have you been with the organization?
8 years.
Okay, cool. So how'd you get hooked up with the Sisters on the Fly?
I found a book somewhere, and it had all the vintage trailers and all the ladies that are out having fun, enjoying the outdoors, and just need to be part of that group.
Great. And you've had a lot of fun. You've been to a lot of different places?
A lot of different places, and it is a lot of fun.
Tell us, a lot of the ladies have vintage campers, and you got a snazzy looking one here.
Thank you. It's a 1969 Scotty, a Zero Scotty.
Uh-huh. How long you had this unit?
8 years.
And how long, what all have you done to it?
Well, just about everything. It's been remodeled from the inside out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're going to do some fly fishing here this weekend?
Yes, we're learning all about fly fishing and how to tie flies, and we're going to do some fishing.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us on Black Hills TV.
Thank you for everything.
And we're here with another Sister on the Fly, number 9810. And your name?
Connie Alspaul,
And Connie, where are you from?
Dupree, South Dakota.
All right. How long have you been with Sisters on the Fly?
2 years now.
Okay. You like to fish?
I'm just learning.
Well, you'll probably learn a lot here this weekend.
I have already. I have
Okay.
learned a lot already.
Yeah, cool. And what we really want to talk about this camper. This is really cool. What's the story behind this?
I acquired this camper, which belonged to a young couple, but they got it, and it used to be a mobile military office. So my daughters and I have refinished it, repainted it, and did some unique things inside to make it our own. So we've had a lot of fun doing that, and we're ready to go out rambling. My daughter named it the Rambling Wildflower.
Wow, cool name. Yeah, yeah. Well, the Sisters on the Fly, a great organization, 15,000 members, but quite a few right around from this area.
There is. Yes, there is.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us on Black Hills TV.
Oh, thank you.